And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Shohei Ohtani. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Ready to go now at the plate. Cedric Mullins. And a miss. And we're underway. Righty delivers. And that's in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Adam Frazier. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ohtani, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a pop-up. Garrett hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a pitch. Popped up. Jackson racing hard to get it. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that'll do it. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in the Bronx. Getting the nod on the mound. Grayson Rodriguez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Now here is Don Mattingly. And there's one down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Ken Griffey Jr.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Oh, what a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Babe Ruth. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. That's ripped. Base hit. Here comes Garrett. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the Hayes right there to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the back for more from the Bronx. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And the pitch. Swing and a slow roller. On the run, throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
That one fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Garrett under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Now, Derek Jeter.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
Line drive. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. Enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And that ball is gone. He'll circle the bases. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 2-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
1 out, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorge Posada. Hammered, base hit. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's what the fans came to see. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Lou Gehrig. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Don Mattingly will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Now that's smacked to right center. Nice grab on the run. 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's some real power at the plate. Number 50. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. We plate 2 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in New York now, here is Gunnar Henderson. Henderson, in his rookie season, just 21 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Left-hand hitter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Austin Hayes stands in now and watches strike one.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Next pitch just misses. And a count 1-2. The punch out there. That's out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Terrin Vavra in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Orioles held in check there. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Rodriguez back to work. That one ripped. Hauls it in for the out.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And now Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of
line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement.
A new pitcher. In the game, Keegan Aiken.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Next to hit, Derek Jeter. And first offering is fouled off. Liner, base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-0. And in its second with an RBI double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game to get this close to the record.
Runner breaks for third. Strike in there, and the throw gets away. He'll score easily. It's 7-0. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Still only one out here in the inning. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a run. It's 9-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Back up the middle and a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here is Lou Gehrig. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He scores, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Coming on for the Orioles, Dean Kremer. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So up next, Don Mattingly. This guy has turned into a beast. And first offering is fouled off. Mattingly goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Garrett over at first with one away. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! He blasts one out to right. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 12-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now at the plate, number 50. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. A solo shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 13-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And next for New York, Babe Ruth. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of He's one step closer to 100 homers this season, and they boost their lead. It's 14-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Reggie Jackson. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 15-0.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I'll tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Cionel Perez into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. It just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Rips one to right. Favre puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
2 outs, base is empty. Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Jr., a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 3,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And there's a hit, and that extends the inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And here is Jorge Posada.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Here comes Junior around third. He will score, and they extend their lead.
That's 3 singles in a row. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman. And a base hit up the middle. Mullins whips it back in. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down. Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. Frazier with a relay home. The tag out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do score. Finally, the inning comes to a close after they push across 13 runs. On to inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 18-0. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And the batter now, Adam Frazier. Swings through that one.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And into the box for Baltimore, number 50. 0 for 1 with a flyout. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. That just misses. Now 1-2. And now 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Righty to the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Swing and a miss. 7 in a row by way of the K. Back in the Bronx, bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 50.
Number 50.
Here comes a pitch. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So, man aboard. Next to hit, Reggie Jackson. That's hard hit on the line. Mullins makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now it's going to be Derek Jeter. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone. A shot to left. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. It's 20-0. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Ryan Baker taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 21-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, and caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. On to the top of the 5th we go. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in New York. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And he deals. On the ground. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the 1st overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. Jr. makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ramon.
And now Ramon Urias. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
The pitch. Ground ball left side. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. Hit hard, base hit. And now, Lou Gehrig.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Line drive, base hit right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And up next for New York, Don Mattingly. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. A 3-run rocket. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 24-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Felix Bautista.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Well struck right field. Hauls it in on the warning track. Two outs, base is empty. And now Reggie Jackson. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one the other way. Brings it in, and that is that. Yankees with a 3-run shot. We're through 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top 6. Here's a speed threat. Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Ohtani back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
At the belt and fires. Strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. In for a strike. 0-2 now. The Orioles hitless so far in the game. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And there are not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Vavra, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So he's perfect through 6. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees out in front 24-0. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop.
Bautista, a righty that throws with power. 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, right field. Vavra hauls it in, and there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And that one hammered. Mullins moving back for it, looking up, and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 25-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
So 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorge Posada. Smoked into left, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Back-to-back base hits, loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And at second with 1 away. Now up as the Yankees DH, Shohei Ohtani. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And he brings it in on the warning track. Runner tagging for third. Back to the top of the lineup. Down the third baseman, Lou Gehrig.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 27-0.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Darwinzon Hernandez. Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's gone. That one felt good. His third home run of the game. It's 28-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Digging in, number 50. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 29-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for New York, Reggie Jackson. That one ripped. Up against the wall and brings it in. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 29-0. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Next pitch is popped up. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Number 50, the next to hit. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Next pitch is popped up. Garrett should have this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Coming on for the Orioles, Joey Crable.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon the way.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone! He sends a rocket to left. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. It's 30-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. And the 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Oh, 0-2 now. That one ripped. To the warning track, makes the catch. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Michael Gibbons takes over on the mound.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
In now is the Yankees DH, Shohei Ohtani. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So digging in, Lou Gehrig. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
That one ripped left field. Hayes going back some more, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Don Mattingly. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Shoots a line drive single into right center. In comes the run from third, and the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, There's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Now here is number 50. In there for strike 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Oh, 1 down. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped on a line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Wow, just unbelievable what he's doing here. 4 hits and all 4 have been for extra bases. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr. trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
This one smashed down the right field line. And that one hops the wall. The throw into second. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. Ripped into right center. Base hit. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. Around second, he wants to cycle. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. Strike 1. Ohtani into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. And that one is lifted in the air. Jackson trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias.
Trying to make it 8 perfect innings on the mound. Every pitch feels huge at this point.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And the pitch. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Action in the pen down there. John Means is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Kicks and deals. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 4,
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Gehrig. The throw in. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. At the plate, number 50. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now here is Babe Ruth. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And up next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, base hit down the line.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, they can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jorge Posada. That one ripped. And forget it.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Takes the turn, he's digging for second, and that's a double.
I mean, come on, have a game. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And next for New York, Lou Gehrig. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Now the first baseman, Don Mattingly. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Number 50 now at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go.
unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
And now, Babe Ruth. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Mullins moving back for it. And it is gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Line drive, knocks it down. Over to Frazier, and he'll keep it for just the 1. Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now it's going to be line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. Shohei Ohtani. Perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the 9th. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the DH, Gunnar Henderson. Ground ball up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Swung on, and it's a base hit. And that puts an end to the perfect game here in the 9th.
8 1/3 no-hit innings and just 2 outs from glory. Finally gives up that first hit. It's kind of tough to see, but it's been a pleasure watching him do his thing in this one.
Now, Taron Vavra. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. Oh, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Well, this guy was so close to getting into the history books. He pitched well all game long. That one hit in the 9th inning. Little disappointing, but he got right back on track.
Mm-hmm.